Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals. For the top 4 seeds, a time to begin their quest for the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Utah Utes. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. He'll call for the fair catch here. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. Handoff from the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They'll try to keep the opening drive going here. It's 3rd down and 2. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. That picks up a first down. Spotted at the 39.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to 3rd down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And now the handoff. Nice run. He's brought down at the 44.
Boy, those counter plays are tough on a defense. The defense has got to be gap sound. You get so caught up in the base concepts, but the offense comes back with a counter play. If you're not sound with your gap integrity, you can give up a big play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff running right. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's inside the 40. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9.
I really love the way more and more offenses are using the receiver in motion pre-snap. Give him a chance to get the football with a couple blockers in front of him. He's got all that speed built up. You get the ball in his hands, and you better look out. He could be off to the races.
Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Ball handed off. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Hey, the defense is doing everything that they can to try to keep these guys out of the end zone. Now we've got a big 3rd down coming up.
Ball sits at the 2-yard line for 3rd and goal. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. We come out in the playoff game for no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he takes this from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Takes the handoff. It's Moffitt. Finds room at the 30. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. At the 30. The 10. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Utes. Kicking team out for the PAT try. And he knocks it right through. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? It's a deep throw down the right sideline. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? From the shotgun, drops back, and he lofts it toward the sideline. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the 2nd half.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Escapes the pocket. He's not going to get the 1st down. It's 4th down now.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Check this out. Offense going for it inside their own 40. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Second down play coming up. Tailback with another carry. Looks like Georgia will have the 1st down.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for his 1st down. And boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
The Dogs pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Handoff here from the shotgun. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
With the defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Going for a big play downfield. And the pass caught inside the 15. Tackle made after a big gain.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
The Dogs are in the red zone. There's the handoff. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. Now they get set to kick it away. Returner looking to create better field position. Can't quite get out to the 25. They'll spot it at the 24 to begin the drive. And the Utah offense takes the field. It didn't take long to reach the end zone last time. A perfectly blocked running play. Can they keep it going here? Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. He's escaping the pocket now. Oh, and he fumbles. Offense recovers the fumble, maintains possession.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Takes a big shot there for the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line. But give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Give it to the back again. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. The Utes will crank up the tempo. They'll run it here. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's an out route, the catch made. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. The Utes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking for some space. It's Moffitt. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
325. Flip it.
It's a run. Running back's got it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now on this drive. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He's looking to scramble. Football comes out. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway.
Well, anytime the quarterback takes off and improvises, there's always the risk that the ball goes on the ground. He does a nice job of going off script, trying to create to make something, anything happen, but he doesn't take care of the ball, and the defense does a nice job of swatting the ball away.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They tackle him about the 14.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking for a deep completion. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Wow, back-to-back deep shots. He fires this throw and is intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And the Utes offense takes the field. They got into plus territory last time, but the drive ended on a fumble. They got to shake that off immediately. On the ground, it's Moffitt. He's got some room. Can he get there? And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Utah. Now they line up to kick the extra point. And it's up and good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. This one will be fair caught. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Play action here on first down. Looking to scramble. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Pulls it in. It's Graves. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray and more recently Jake Fromm and, of course, Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Utah offense takes the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
On third down, he drops to throw. And he fires the football to the right side. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They bring him down, but not before a huge gain. Moves the ball to the 40-yard line.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
And looking to throw now on first down. With the catch, it's Moffitt. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
That completion sets up a second down play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. The pass rush closing in. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, I thought the defense had him here, Chris. He should be down in the backfield, but instead he gets out of the pressure and actually picks up some positive yards.
Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Third down play for this offense. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Going to try to use his legs here. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
This could be a turning point in this football game. Defense does a good job. It's third down. They got to get after this quarterback. And instead, he pulls it down and picks up big yards for a first down. Kind of feel the momentum flipping here.
On first down, it's play action. Lets it go quickly. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Utes. And they'll set up now for the extra point drop. And it's good. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And here's the fair catch by the return man. This will likely be the last play of the half. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Breaking free at the 35. They finally make the stop after a big gain, but that'll wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Dogs will kick it off to begin the second half. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Utah offense takes the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Crossing the 40. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And the Utes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Utah. And they go in front here in the second half. That's another touchdown for this running back. They can't stop him. So this playoff game.
Yeah, this is going to be a performance we're going to be talking about for a long time. I just love watching because he's doing it in so many different ways. We've seen speed. We've seen his physicality. He's breaking tackles. Boy, just an absolute dream scenario, as you said.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. That's caught. It's Graves. They make the tackle, but not for a solid gain on that pass.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And it's almost picked off. He trusted his arm, but a risky throw. Almost his second interception today.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
That's a design quarterback keeper. Tackle, but first down.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Looks like he's going to run it. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield. The defense does their job. They've got everybody covered, but I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Georgia. They're set now to try the PAT. He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the Utah offense takes the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Takes the handoff. It's Moffitt.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. He's running out of time here. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
The defense has got to do a better job of communicating. That is a wide open receiver. They catch a break by an errant throw by the quarterback.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long on the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Quarterback making some changes at the line. And the wideout goes in motion. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. The pocket breaking down. And they'll just throw it away now. Couldn't make anything happen, and that's now going to bring up 4th down. And the Utes will have to kick it away. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Off the play fake on 1st down. And he lobs it deep down the middle. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
Chris, if you're going to make that throw, that's called a 2-ball. That means it's got to be on a line. Here he puts it way up in the air and allows the defender to come over and make a play on the ball. Great job by the defense.
1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? Ball handed off. They stop him at the 22, but that's important breathing room in this drive. The Utes will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here.
Oh, my gosh, would he love to have that one back. Open receiver downfield, and he misses him. That's where you go back to the receiver and say, hey, man, that one's on me. I'm coming right back to you.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Moving the receiver around They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to pass here on second down. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Play action fake, looking to throw. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down. The Utes bring their punt team onto the field.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that catch is hauled in. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. 2nd down after that previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Big gain across midfield all the way down to the 34-yard line.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
There's some pre-snap movement back in motion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Catch is made down the middle. Stop quickly after the catch, but it's 1st and goal now at the 7. So off the play fake there, the big tight end gets open downfield.
Wow, love this call right here. Anytime you can run the football, eventually it opens up play action. Linebackers and safeties' eyes are in the backfield. They lose the tight end completely, and a quarterback throws that one on rhythm for a nice gain.
Touchdown, Bulldogs. Still no answer for this offensive machine. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ballgame.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. But man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up the coverage because right now it is not working.
And the extra point was up and good. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He steps out of bounds right at the 25-yard line. And the Utes offense takes the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. It's a fumble. No turnover. Offense recovers the fumble.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give them a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking for some space. It's Moffitt. He's found some room at the 45. Big play in enemy territory all the way to the 41-yard line. And the Utes will come to the line and crank up the tempo. Well, the big fellow's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes the catch downfield. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
That huge play sets up a great opportunity. 1st and goal just outside the 5.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Second down and goal upcoming. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And it's caught. Touchdown, Utes. See if they can convert the point after. The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And the fair catch, signal for and take it. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid game.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see this second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Second down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And it's complete downfield. That's a big gain, finally brought down near the 37.
The defense does a nice job of forcing the quarterback here to be patient by playing zone. They run a crossing route. Defense is there, but not able to break up the catch.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. He'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Here's the second down play. DB's backing off from the line now. Second down, we're going to throw it. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
They could use some yards here on third down. A field goal try would be from 54. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Finds his man. It's Graves. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And there's the handoff. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. Georgia now operating in the red zone. He hands it off from the gun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Offense now operating in the red zone, facing a 3rd and short from the 20. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. Defense calls their 3rd and final timeout of the half now.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Tie ball game, late, and they're going for it on 4th down. Crucial play here. They go to the air. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but is beyond the sticks for the first down.
1st and goal. They'll try to run it in. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. And a timeout is called. They'll talk it over, tied late here in the 4th quarter.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. But if I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Man, I really thought on 2nd goal you might see the offensive coordinator elect to throw the ball, but instead try to catch the defense napping by running, and man, does it backfire.
And they cut into this lead now on 3rd and goal. And he'll be brought down.
Boy, when you're defending this offensive coordinator, you have to be ready for anything. This is not something I'd expect to see down in the red zone, but it winds up getting him a few yards.
And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. It's good. This playoff run continues with a kick for the ages. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. From Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation